speech. I also look at the transition of the beginning of your speech into the body and how well you do in your closing. One subject matter that you talk well about, Toastmaster Hoffman, is when you talk about the dream of your father and when you talk about the vision that he had and the things that he went through as a person coming to America to get the big overall picture of what America can give to someone. And I know this speech that you gave tonight was a phenomenal, personable speech. Number one is when you talk about someone that you love and you admire so great, which is your father, and you talked about the dream that he gave and the dream that he reached for, going to college, getting a college education, but not only getting that college education, but reaching back to his family and making sure that the family reached some of the dreams that he knew that America could offer. However, you did talk about some things that one family member in particular, the brother didn't see the vision, nor did he see the dream that his father had for him. And the way you describe the father and the things that he was doing and trying to get the brother to see, and then the way you describe the brother who did not participate or partake in that dream. I love the way you utilize your hand movement, the body language that you use. And we know that being in this Zoom, it's hard to use a lot of body movements and things of that nature, but you use that. But you also use your voice inflection to give and to make sure that we fully understood the message and how powerful and passionate your father was about the dream and making sure that the brother take part in that too. And not only did you go through that first and second generation, but you skipped over and talked about the son, the opportunity that the son can do to take advantage of these opportunity of dream of the knocking on that door, because sometimes the door don't open twice, it may open just one time, and we got to be able to walk through that door. Love the way you utilize that. But here's what I really love about you, Toastmaster Hoffman, is the fact that you're using techniques to make sure that your message really get across to the audience, that they receive what you're saying. And you're using these things called pause, elongating your words, using hand motions to identify what you really want to say. I say this was a powerful, penetrating speech that you gave tonight, and I look forward to hearing more of your speeches, Toastmaster Hoffman. I've returned control to our general evaluator for today.
Thank, thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam Evaluator. Do we have an evaluator for Toastmaster Lamore's speech?
Toastmaster Jones, we're down. That's me.
Okay, Toastmaster Pope, will you provide the evaluation for Toastmaster Lamore's speech?
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and extreme guests, and most importantly, Toastmaster Lamore. I thank you for your speech. Your topic was, or your title, should I say, Speech Leaping Beyond Limitations. I was wondering where you was going to go with that. I was like, what is she going to bring? Is she going to bring us some? I wasn't sure what I wanted, and he didn't know where we wanted to go, because you often talk about that loving husband of yours. So I wasn't quite sure if he was holding you back, and then you decided to push forward, but you went a different direction, and it was a very catchy direction. You opened it with, and I thought it was lovely. Here's to women. May we be them, and may we know them. Powerful. That's leaping beyond limitations, absolutely. You use vocal variety, you use hand gestures. You was great on the so-called getting the position when you was referring to it. But I loved how you came in and you used the whole screen. You made us right there with you. You pulled us in, you did the hand gestures, you did the vocal variety, and it was excellent in which you delivered it. You presented your different leadership styles, and you talked about being an introvert. I could see that initially, but I don't think that now. There's no way you can be an introvert. The way you go out and you create clubs and you create these designs and you pull people in. You have a way of making people want to hear you. I see why you're a realtor. I just think you're going to be exceptional 10 years from now when you have your own business going forward and your big billboard someplace. It was extremely organized, as always. I love the way that you present your leadership style. Again, you had a powerful opening statement. You had us focus and you captured us. You know, one of the things I think I would have loved when you got to the point you was talking about, you prepared, you interviewed, you went for this position, and then they couldn't make up their mind. When you paused right there, you could have showed us some frustration. Like, you are not going to believe that I did everything these people wanted, and they had the audacity to talk about they need to think about it in the midst of trying to deal with my husband who don't listen, didn't follow my instructions, and did, you could have thrown a little ad lib in there because you was very humorous at times, and you're very good when you give your humor statements, and you showed a little bit of that tonight. I just think you could have pulled a little bit more with it, and you could have gave us a little bit more of that humor because it was a very powerful intro. It was a very powerful, organized speech. It was a very matter of fact telling us about your leadership style. But a little humor in there would have had us chuckle that much more, and you would have definitely rolled us in. But when you closed it out and you talked about they didn't want me in so many words, that's okay. Because when God closed one door, another one opened, and you talked about, once again, doing the Ruby, that's what I call it right now. You're going to create your own organization. You're going to create your own Toastmasters, hometown realtor. Seriously? Woman, what can't you do? You don't need those people to call you back and ask you to be a part of their organization and get involved with their travel plans. That's right. They didn't give you a seat at the table. You threw the sheet away and you created your own table. You keep doing that. You keep delivering these type of speeches. That is what Toastmasters is about. Empowering ladies is what you just showed us. You showed us that you can come forward, you can create, and you can be everything that you want to be. With that, I turn controls back over to Madam General Evaluator and look for Madam Ruby because I tell you, she's going to be on the billboard one day. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster of the day, who is our evaluator. It is now time to vote for the best speech evaluation. If you will please send your vote to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Hoffman. We've heard two great evaluations, Toastmaster Jackson and Toastmaster Pope. Please vote for your best evaluator. Is everyone able to vote? Okay. It is now time to get our tag team report. Madam Timer, which is me, I will provide the timer report. And first, I would like to say that I did get a few messages. Let me give the speech times. Toastmaster Hoffman, I have you at 6 minutes 30 seconds. Toastmaster Lamore, 6 minutes 42 seconds. Our table topics, Toastmaster Sajad, I had you at 2 minutes and 22 seconds, but that I started recording you when you first started speaking, and I need to take off 18 seconds because there was a little back and forth between you and Toastmaster Jackson for having to repeat her question. Your official time would be 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Our guest Ashley, 1 minute and 37 seconds. Toastmaster Palmer, 1 minute and 48 seconds. Our speech evaluators, Toastmaster Jackson, 3 minutes, 16 seconds. Toastmaster Pope, I definitely messed up I apologize for not keeping track of the timer light. Your actual time was 3 minutes and 43 seconds. There were a few timing errors. Again, with Toastmaster Pope, the timer did not turn on the red light at the 3 minute mark as she should have, which would have disqualified Toastmaster Pope if this was a speech evaluation contest. Her speech evaluation was 3 minutes 43 seconds. The light did not come on at the 3 minute mark. Also, I have part of my team is our art counter and grammarian. Can you give your art counter grammarian report, Toastmaster Palmer?
Thank you very much. We did very well today. The word of the day was only used once. We had one two ahs, which is really excellent because we had two prepared speeches. We had three table topics and two evaluations. There were three so's. As far as grammar, there was a don't instead of a doesn't, and a get instead of gets. It needed to be plural. And a nice expression or words that I really liked was opportunity comes without notice. So we did very well tonight with the grammar. We could do a little bit better with the use of the word of the day. And I will hand it back to you, Miss General Evaluator.
You're on mute.
Thank you. Thank you for your report, Toastmaster Palmer. I will now provide the overall general evaluation of the meeting. We did start on time at 6:30. Our etiquette and netiquette was mostly used appropriately, except for that timer. That timer just made a few mistakes. There were chats. There were messages in the chat that the timer did not even see until after the speeches were given. That timer, we need to say something to her. Our members were engaged in listening. Our evaluations and our table topics were engaging. They were positive, entertaining, and of course, they were beneficial to all involved. Something that we could do better on our next meeting, of course, as we always talk about, fulfill the roles, rolling agenda during the week. If you know that if you even think that you will be able to attend the meeting, please let's sign up for a role. We can always cancel the role or back out of the role if we're not able to attend the meeting. That concludes my general evaluation of the meeting. I now return control to our president, Madam President Toastmaster Pope.
Thank you for that roll-up, Madam General Evaluator and fellow guests as Toastmasters. The winners of tonight are our speech. It was tied. Everyone loved Toastmaster Lamore and everyone loved Toastmaster Hoffman. Congratulations, lady. Excellent, excellent. Table topics, guest Ashley, you were the winner. Yes, ma'am. And then evaluation, they nominated me. Before we close out, I would like to offer guest Ashley, would you like to say a couple of words? Because we didn't give you an opportunity in the beginning. And then who invited you to come forward?
So last Thursday, I've been searching for an online club that works within my schedule of an evening. And so Google search brought me here, and Toastmaster Ruby reached out. I believe I spoke with her Thursday about 20 minutes after the submission, and she was the first club to reach out. So I wanted to join. So that's how I heard about the club. I am looking for a club that just works within my schedule. I'm a seasoned Toastmaster, and I focused the past couple of years on leadership, sponsoring. I've been an area director in Georgia. So I just want to focus on speaking this year and further developing my speaking, and then hopefully becoming a DTM the next year and a half. I just have one more thing to do and I'll be done. So just need to coach or mentor, and I'll be there. So, but in this season, I just want to focus on speaking. But I love the club. I love the energy. And thank you all for being so welcoming.
Well, thank you for that. And you could have put in Toastmasters. We thought this was your first time. So don't shortchange yourself your title, young lady. Don't do it in the future. Life with Sajid, would you like to say a couple of words for us as well?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I am very thankful to the TM Lemrox Ruby. She has invited me. She has invited me many times, but this is my second time. Third time I think I am attending this meeting. It is really amazing session, excellent session. Was with full of energy. Excellent speech by TM Hoffman. Excellent speech by Ruby. I I always suggest you that always attend the meeting other than your own club. You always learn how others clubs are conducting the training and session. Anyways, it's very and wonderful session, very powerful ladies. I am saying here, it is full of energy, and I am very thankful to you, all of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you're welcome to come back and join us at any time. With that being said, is there any last minute words or anything that we need to put out? Toastmaster Jackson, I know you usually have a little slogan for us. Anything we need to talk about from the VP? Toastmaster Ruby said a couple of things, but I'll let you touch up.
She may have already touched base on making sure that our members go ahead and renew their dues. Dues must be in before March the 29th. If you have not paid your dues by March the 29th, you will not be able to utilize the TI, the Toastmaster International website. You will be locked out until the dues are paid. The dues are $60. You can go online and pay your dues by signing into your TI website. Sign in with your user's name, ID, and click on renew dues and go ahead and sign and go ahead and pay your dues from there. It takes approximately 2 to 3 minutes to pay the dues to make sure that everything is up to date. We must have at least 7 or 8 members, paid members, in order to be in good standing with Toastmasters International. Also, I don't know if they may have mentioned that our truly Toastmaster Pope, our president, will be competing in the Division E evaluation contest. She blew it out the park at the evaluation contest on the area level. Now she has progressed to the division level. I have not got the date for the contest. As soon as I get the date, I will be posting it in our agenda, as well as making sure that all members of Empowering Ladies please come out to support our Madam President, who will be competing in Division E. She will be competing against all the clubs that's in Division E, which is about 20 something clubs. Hopefully, we'll have 20 something members that do. If not, she will be competing against those who are going to be a part of it. So please note that we do have a large group of members in District 43 Area E that she will be competing against. Also, for our guests, Toastmaster Ashley and Toastmaster Life with Sajay, and I apologize if I mispronounce your name, but we are so glad to have you here at our meeting. I noticed that Toastmaster Ashley says she's looking for a club. Do know that Empowering Ladies is the club. You don't have to look any further. Just go ahead and get your information, get to Toastmaster Lamore. She'll make sure she get it into TI, so you'll be able to go ahead and pay those dues, and you'll be right on target with updating your dues into the system, and you can become a member of Empowering Ladies, because we would love to have you, and we will work with you on making sure that you get that DTM. Make sure that you do whatever's needed or we need to do to mentor you to get that DTM, because I know that is the highest distinguished that you can get in Toastmaster. And if you've already worked your way up to the DTM, you don't have that much further to go to get it. So I look forward to you being a part of the meeting. And Toastmaster Life with Sajay, please come back, because we love to have you at our meeting. I now return control to our Madam President, Toastmaster Pope.
Thank you for that, Madam VPE. And I just want to be clear. You said go on TI, go to the back, go on T. Tell me one more time where I need to go, because I'm gonna do it tonight, because I will forget.
Sign into TI the same way you would if you were just going to sign into Toastmaster International.
Yes, ma'am.
Just sign in, and you'll look in the center part, and it'll say renew dues. Click on that. It's less than 3 minutes. You have it done.
Okay, I'm gonna do that tonight, because if I don't do it tonight, you guys will be calling me collect time. Pay your dues. So with that being said, we are now exactly at 8:30. Sergeant at Arms, could you please close us out so that we make sure that we are accountable for people's time?
Thank you, Madam President. Empowering Ladies Toastmasters Club number 7969189 is now adjourned.
Woohoo! Good meeting, good meeting, good meeting. Ashley, again, you are welcome to come join us. We have a seat. There's plenty spaces around the table. You could be at the head or the side, you know. If, like you said, you just want to come forward and do a few things, This is a club where, we use the word few very longly because it's got few F, E, and then W. It's about 6 E's in there, but we're very flexible. And again, Saeed, it's always good to see you. So ladies, good job, Timer. I know it was very challenging, but very good for your first time.
Yes.
Good
And
job,
then
Toastmaster
multiple
Jones.
roles too. That was wonderful, Toastmaster Jones.
Yeah.
I thoroughly applaud you. Absolutely excellent job on that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Jackson, I know you weren't here when I showed this, but we did finally get our presidential ribbon from last year.
Yay.
And we're gonna get it this year too.
And we're going to get it this year because we're
Gonna
going
get
to
it this
bound
year.
together and make sure that we get it this year. Toastmaster Ashley, let us know what we can do to help you to move along in reference to the application and
What speeches do
everything.
y'all need to hit DCP, or what levels?
We need several speeches right now, but I think have you already given your speeches to someone
Well,
else?
I've got so it's been, so our club, my home club's folding, so I haven't done speeches in a couple of months, but I have a level 3 in One Pathways, and then I've got a level
Okay,
1
fantastic. Well, we could
I need
definitely
to
use
give
those.
speeches. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can, wherever I need to start, because I've got a level 3 and I've got a level 1. So,
We'll take both.
Well, we need both of those. So let's get you in so we can go ahead and get those levels accounted for. Absolutely.
Okay. Toastmaster Ruby, I'll email you tomorrow. Because I don't know if I can renew online. I think you may have to put it in the first time.
Yeah, no, I don't have to put in the payment. I just need to get your info. And actually, I think with your name, it will come up. And then I put you in as, well, technically, I think it would be as a dual member, but because that'll avoid the $20. And then you'll be able to make your own payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send you over my info.
All right. Well, this was a great meeting. Great meeting.
It was a great meeting.
Yes. Any last calls? Anything anyone else want to put out? Otherwise, I'm gonna go find me some dinner.
Great speech,
Yes, ma'am.
Toastmaster Hoffman. Toastmaster Hoffman, you always do so well. I mean, words of wisdom all the time. You always have a lot to say. I have to write down everything you say, as well as you, Toastmaster Lamore. You guys always provide good examples, livable examples, and I appreciate it.
There's always a message.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Toastmaster Hoffman, always a great message. We always look forward to you speaking. And I was afraid that you had table talkers, and I'm glad you didn't. The word of today would have threw me way off. But I want to say you was freezing up a little bit on us. So you might maybe consider getting an extender. I don't know where your modem is in your home. That might help, because I know with my house, the size of my home, I have AT&T DirecTV, but I went out and got Eero, EERO, and I have it's a device I bought off Amazon. And I displaced it in a couple of different places in my home, and now I could be sitting outside at my pool, and I have enough bandwidth where it's playing all the time. Because my issue is where it was placed in the family room, I couldn't get on Wi-Fi in my bedroom. So that's why I ended up doing research and talking to an IT guy. He recommended the Eero. So just a suggestion. I mean, AT&T may have one too. I went to AT&T at first, but their bandwidth wasn't strong enough, and I mailed it back to them.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why.
Say it again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why I have that problem, because I work from home. It doesn't happen on my work computer, and I have an extender that's in a closet that's close to where I'm sitting right now. So, but
the extender in the closet might be the issue. Because it might need to be outside of your closet, sitting somewhere where it can protrude out instead of being closed in a closed wall going through clothes or whatever. And something to consider. You might just need to relocate it so that it gives you what you really wanted to do.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Hoffman, I was there in your early days when you were working with Toastmaster Jackson. And I just have to say again, not having heard you speak in a while, and then watching you tonight, those pauses were on point from the instruction. And I know they probably still feel awkward, but you have started making that look as comfortable as Toastmaster Jackson. So, woo!
Yes, yes. Definitely see a difference in your speech without a
Oh
doubt.
yeah. Oh
Definitely
yeah.
see a difference. You went
Oh,
from
that's
the
good.
you went from the little meek, mice, my name is Toastmaster Hoffman, and I'm not really sure what I want to say to. I am Toastmaster Hoffman. I'm the sergeant at arms, and today is my speech. That's where you are right now. So we see you. We see you. We see you.
That is a huge compliment, Toastmaster Hoffman, to hear that from your fellow Toastmasters. That's the audience that you're trying to reach. And to get that type of a feedback, that tells me that the light at the end of the tunnel, you see it now.
Yes.
Thank you. No, that
Absolutely.
really encourages me to keep trying and keep improving. So I'll
You're
keep
doing
working
fine.
on it.
Excellent.
All right. So any last minute
Is
comments?
there anything we can help you with before we go?
To who?
Can I ask?
Life.
Yeah. What was I was missing something that what I have learned that
I was just asking if there was anything I could help you with before you go.
I want
Is
to
there
listen.
anything? We got a delay.
Can you
Yeah.
repeat? Can you repeat that?
She was asking if there's anything that we can help you with before we sign out tonight. How are you doing in Toastmasters? You need help with anything?
No. I am okay with it. I am okay.
Good. Okay. All right. With that being
Good night,
said,
everyone. Thank
good
you guys for
night.
Thank
See you next
you.
week.
Thank,
Bye.
thank
Bye.
you. Allah. Thank you.